Lucas is over here by himself at the splash pad, just having a great time. Where are your parents? Like, where is this kid's parents? What are you guys doing? Caroline, you shouldn't be letting him just make a mess at the splash pad. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Heathwyn and we are back today to play some more with our family that we've been playing with to explore the new Growing Together expansion pack in The Sims 4. We started this family. They're a young married couple, Shayla Pratt and their wife, Caroline Howard. We had a science baby with them, a little boy named Lucas. And in our last episode, Lucas aged up from an infant into a toddler, and we also discovered that Caroline is pregnant with their second child. So Lucas was a science baby. This time we decided to have Caroline actually become pregnant and carry a child and all of that. So Lucas is a toddler, Caroline is pregnant, and I'm wanting to see what the interactions are going to start to be between siblings with the Growing Together gameplay and kind of going from there and exploring all of that. So if we come over here and get into our game, it is currently Monday morning and Shayla has just woken up. Shayla uses they, them pronouns. Shayla is in the law career. So Shayla graduated from law school in San Myshuno. They got married to Caroline. And then they left San Myshuno and moved to San Sequoia to start a life together and also to start a family. So they're currently a legal secretary. They're not very far in the law career. They're just kind of getting started with all of that and dipping their toes into this. Caroline works from home. She has been writing children's books, kind of inspired a lot by her parenting of Lucas and her desire to be a parent. She does want to be a super parent. That is her aspiration. So she is definitely taking and drawing on her parenting experience and putting that into the children's books that she is writing. So she stays home and writes those and has been caring for Lucas and will also care for this new baby. And Shayla works in the law career. So we have discovered that Lucas is a heavy sleeper. Lucas is quite the heavy sleeper. Toddlers who are heavy sleepers won't wake up as easily from surrounding noises, are less likely to wake up from nightmares, and have an easier time getting a good rest. We like this quirk. This is a good quirk for Lucas. And that is actually his first toddler quirk that we have discovered with him. So like infants, toddlers also have 3 quirks that make them a little bit unique. So he is a silly toddler and he's also a heavy sleeper. Oh dear, bills have been delivered and we do not have enough money to pay them. So we're gonna have to wait till Shayla gets home from work. They have been struggling a little bit financially. Like this hasn't been an easy road for Shayla and Caroline. You know, they're raising a kid and it's just kind of struggling to make ends meet. They're very much like a new couple, really kind of trying to get their footing in the world. And Caroline has now entered into her 3rd trimester, so she has got quite the baby bump going on. So she's got about 1 sim day left of being pregnant before we will have this second baby. We just unlocked another quirk for Lucas. He loves books. Lucas seems particularly fond of books. Toddlers who love books will enjoy playing around bookshelves, will ask to be read to more frequently, and are more likely to look at books themselves. All right, so that's kind of interesting. He is really into books. I wonder if that means he will then be a bookworm when he gets older, if he really likes books. And really, that makes perfect sense considering that Caroline is a writer of children's books. It really makes sense that then Lucas would also come to love books as he is a little toddler. That's something he's been exposed to all of his life. So of course he would like books. So if we look at the toddler milestones for Lucas, we have a first over here to read a first book, which he's definitely going to want to do because he loves books. So he's going to be this will be a very important first for him, I think. From a social perspective, he needs to learn how to talk and then study shapes. And then I'm guessing this is going to be like learn to walk. The only milestone he has is that he's celebrated a birthday. So we've got lots of milestones, lots of things to still uncover with Lucas as a little toddler. Oh, and here he is, the little book lover, looking at a book about shapes on his little bed. This is really cute. Oh, tasting it as well. Oh, and he did get that first milestone to read a book. Lucas read Squares and You all by himself for the first time. Nice. Okay, Shayla has now come home from work and they have been promoted to a paralegal, which is good. And we need to have them pay the bills because the bills are due. So let's have them pay those bills. Oh, they have a lot to do for this. So they're now a paralegal. They need to reach level 4 the research and debate skill, pass the lawyer exam. To become a certified barrister, a sim must first pass the lawyer's exam. This can be completed as an interaction on any computer, and then reach level 2 of the logic skill and file court documents. So, a few things that Shayla is going to have to do. Since Shayla needs to reach level 2 of the logic skill, and Caroline is busy writing her book, I think we're going to have Shayla take Lucas, and I think we'll have them go over to the library here in San Sequoia, and they can work on their logic skill. Lucas can play a little bit because the library is definitely geared towards small children and having small children there. So he can play. He loves to look at books, so he'll probably look at some books. They can work on their logic skill, and it'll be good for both of them, I think. Plus, it gives Caroline a chance to work on her latest book without them disturbing her. So while Shayla is over here studying a little bit of chess, Lucas is over here in the little library section getting ready to look at his book. Don't know where he's going. He's going on a little adventure to look at his book. Oh, he's come over with like the big kids. Oh, that's really cute. So Tane Nagata and Lucas Smudge are over here working on their homework, and Lucas came over and sat down in between them, and he's like, I'm looking at my book with you guys. Oh, he's got to go to the potty. Is there a toddler potty? There is. Okay, Shayla, quickly come and potty train Lucas so you don't have to deal with a diaper. Hurry, hurry. New family dynamic. When it comes to Shayla and Lucas, a sense of order seems to abound, as the younger sim has a deep respect for their older family member, often meeting the older sim's high expectations. For family members with a strict family dynamic, the older sim will ask the younger sim to do things like cleaning more, and the younger sim will generally avoid rebelling, though both might get more stressed overall. Would you say that Shayla and Lucas have a strict family dynamic? I think that maybe they might. Shayla, being in the law career, they're a little bit more by the rules and by the book. So I could see them having a little bit more of a stricter family dynamic than, say, Caroline with Lucas. So let's say yes, just to see what that ends up looking like. Although I don't know why asking your kid to go potty triggers that, but it does. So we'll come over here and Shayla can potty train Lucas and then go back to playing chess, and Lucas can continue to look at his book. He did reach level 2 of the potty skill, so he'll be able to go potty on his own, which is good. And actually, it's getting kind of late, so we probably should just take them home. And we'll have Shayla come and put Lucas to bed. Caroline has definitely reached that stage of her pregnancy where she's like constantly needs to go use the bathroom. So she's woken up, she's ready to get up, but she woke up and like desperately needed to do a pee. But since she is kind of up before everybody else, it is going to give her a chance to write a little bit while it's quiet and before this next baby which will be coming really, really soon. So since we know the baby is going to be coming, I think we're going to have Shayla work from home today so that they can go with Caroline to the hospital to deliver the baby. So they have quite a list of things that they are going to need to do for their job. They need to file a legal motion and meet a prospective client, as well as doing all of these things for that promotion. And we know a baby will be arriving. So we just got a new personality trait pop up for Shayla. And it says Shayla has been feeling really cheerful lately. Things are going well, and Shayla doesn't have a care in the world. Should we embrace the change and make Shayla cheerful? And I think Shayla is feeling cheerful because their job has been going really well. Their relationship with Caroline is pretty good. They are expecting another child. They've got a good relationship with Lucas. So, I mean, sure, we'll say Shayla is cheerful. Why not? The kitchen sink has broken. So Caroline is over here fixing the kitchen sink. There really is like not much she can't do. And Shayla's over here doing some of her work from home tasks. Lucas is, as a heavy sleeper, he's still sleeping. Oh no, and he's wetting himself. Oh no. All right, well, we're gonna have to get him up and attend to the diaper while Shayla continues to do what they need to do for their job. Caroline has gone into labor. Caroline is bursting with anticipation to meet her new bundle of joy. Okay, so we are going to take Caroline off to have the baby at the hospital. Shayla is, of course, going to go with her. And we're going to have this second child. Oh, we have arrived. Apparently, we got here just in the nick of time because Caroline is heading straight back for the delivery room. We barely made it. Shayla is feeling sad from a close sentiment towards someone feeling bad. So Shayla is feeling very empathetic for Caroline's discomfort while being in labor. But it's a good thing. It's good. It's positive, Shayla. It'll be all right, I promise. And they've had another baby boy. So this is the second baby boy. Lucas, I think, might like having a little brother. So they have had another little boy. And I think we're going to name him Leo. So we have Lucas and Leo. And his last name will be Pratt Howard because it's Shayla Pratt and Caroline Howard. So we have little Leo. Oh, another baby has been born to them. How sweet. Oh, and now Caroline is cheerful. Okay, everybody is cheerful, I guess. I mean, sure, you just had another baby. It's cheerful times. Okay, and here is little Leo. We should have... Uh-oh. Lucas is not happy. Lucas is angry about an unwanted sibling. We will have him come over and babble, though, at Leo because he's not real happy about it, but he's also curious. Like, he wants to see what this is all about. So he's gonna kind of come in and check out this new baby. And while he's angry, he's also kind of laughing a little bit. And we're gonna have to really make sure that he still gets attention from both of his parents. Otherwise, he might start to have some hard feelings. So we're gonna have Shayla come right now and let's have them give him a hug because I think that will be important. And we have the had a baby milestone has been unlocked for Caroline, and it should be for Shayla as well. Yeah, and for Shayla. Oh dear. So Lucas's final quirk is aggressive. It's becoming more clear that Lucas is a little more aggressive than other toddlers. Aggressive toddlers like to roughhouse and are quick to hit, bite, or kick Sims so long as they aren't good friends. They don't even have to be angry like other toddlers. Watch out. Oh dear, I wonder if this is his quirk that's developed because of his new sibling. He isn't real happy about that sibling, so he has developed this aggressive quirk, and it's kind of his way of like acting out. So I think Caroline and Shayla are going to have to really pay attention. Oh, let's express love to him. We need to reassure him that everything is going to be okay. Oh, he's not, and he doesn't want it. He didn't like that. He is just angry in general. Oh, and he's thrown his first tantrum as well. Oh dear, maybe we can have Caroline read him a book. Maybe that would be better. And Caroline can read him a book and then also meet this prospective client. All right, Lucas is over here like reading a book with Caroline. And you know what? It's a hot day and it's summer. And the little splash pad is like right across the street. So what if once they're done reading a book, Shayla maybe takes Lucas across to the splash pad. They can interact with some other Sims. Caroline can attend to Leo. All right, so Shayla's gonna take Leo over here to the splash pad. And maybe we can have them both like play in the water. Maybe it'll help Leo be a little less angry as he's over here. Or maybe it'll help Lucas be a little less angry. He's over here stomping in the water and having fun. How cute. And Shayla's also kind of getting into it. Apparently they're doing it in their clothes as well. So Shayla does need to meet a prospective client. So I think we're going to have them head off by themselves to meet with a prospective client, get to know somebody. Maybe they can head over to the recreation center and meet someone there. They're gonna go by themselves and just interact with some people. They need to work on their logic skill. Maybe they can do that a little bit. The Leo is sleeping, so Caroline can kind of focus on Lucas, and Shayla can get done what they need to get done for their job. Here's Moira Fries. So we'll come and do a friendly introduction to Moira, and then we'll talk about being a potential client. I don't know, maybe Moira's not happy in her relationship and is potentially looking to get divorced. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, meet prospective client. Ooh, there we go. We could go talk to Nancy Landgraf. But Shayla has met with the prospective client and has done everything that they needed to do for their work today. Oh, they have reached level 2 of the logic skill, so they are done with that. They still need to reach level 4 of the research and debate skill and pass the lawyer exam. What if could we like potentially put like a debate thing in here somewhere? Maybe? Like what if, okay, here we go. We put a debate stand here. So we're gonna send Shayla up to practice debating. Oh, apparently Caroline and Lucas have in fact shown up. Oh, it's because they're over here at the splash. Lucas is over here by himself at the splash pad, just having a great time. Where are your parents? Like, where's this kid's parents? What are you guys doing? Caroline, you shouldn't be letting him just make a mess at the splash pad. Okay, tell him to not make a mess. Like, you're making a mess. It's out in the splash pad. This is where lots of other Sims play. You really should not be here making this kind of a mess. That's like not okay. So Caroline is gonna clean that up, and then we probably need to send these two home while Shayla practices their debate skill. Okay, it is Leo's birthday, so Caroline is gonna come help Lucas go potty, and then she will see about aging up little Leo. Ooh, okay, so now we've got a new family dynamic that has popped up with Caroline and Lucas, and this one is permissive. Some authority figures let youngsters get away with too much. Seeing how things have been going between Caroline and Lucas, that definitely looks to be the case, because house rules are more like guidelines, right? When family members have the permissive family dynamic, the older Sim will often shower the younger Sim in affection and compliments, and will generally be lenient when the younger Sims misbehave. Do you think that that's what this family dynamic is going to be? Now, we set Shayla's family dynamic with Lucas as strict because that popped up. So I think we're just going to kind of go ahead and take this. I really don't think that that necessarily fits Caroline, because Caroline has been like the primary caregiver. And I don't think she would really be letting him get away with a bunch of stuff. But we're going to say yes just because I want to kind of explore what the difference is in these dynamics. So Lucas has this angry moodlet called I'll cry if I want to. Lucas is angry and for no good reason, really. Probably because he didn't want to go potty. Perhaps due to the fact that he can get away with a lot. No older family members are going to tell him not to be angry. Plus, authority is a sham. I mean, that kind of does fit with him being a little bit more aggressive. Caroline was trying to get him to go in and go potty, and he was like not having it. Actually, it's almost 4 p.m. Shayla will be home from work at 5, so I think we're going to have Caroline wait for them to age up Leo. Lucas is once again in here looking at one of his little books and eating it as well. Caroline did finish writing another children's book, so we're going to have her come out here and sell it to the publisher so she can get some more royalties for her book writing and help earn a little bit more money. Okay, Shayla has come home from work. And we are going to go ahead. Let's have Shayla age up Leo. And we can see what little Leo is going to be like. Okay, so Leo is now an infant. We are going to randomize his infant trait like we did for Lucas. Oh no, he's intense. Oh dear. These Sims have big emotions and are easily entertained, but they are also more difficult to calm when in a bad mood. Oh, I think Caroline and Shayla are going to have their hands full with Lucas being an aggressive toddler and Leo now being an intense infant. These two have got their hands full. Okay, and Leo has unlocked the smile milestone. I do want to go in and kind of take a closer look at him and give him a little makeover. So we have given Leo a little makeover. So this is little Leo Pratt. He's just got some little wispy hair on. We did give him a couple of birthmarks. So, well, I think this is a stork bite. So I think this will fade. So he's got a little stork bite here. And you can't really see it, but he does have like a little birthmark here on his leg. So hopefully that will kind of grow with him as well. But here is little Leo. And I do think that with Leo aging up into a infant, we're going to end this episode here. Let me know what your thoughts are on the way things are going with Lucas and him as like an aggressive toddler. Like, what are your thoughts on that one? I think it kind of fits with everything, but I would love to hear your thoughts, what you think about that. And Shayla and Caroline have had 2 little boys, so let me know as well your thoughts on whether or not they should try for a 3rd baby to see if they get a little girl. So in the comments below, let me know what your thoughts are on that one. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!